So recently, the verifier of Silent Circles has announced that they are dropping the verification and they are no longer going to be verifying it. Now, if you haven't been in the community for a long time, you probably have no clue what I'm talking about, because if you're old enough, you'll only know Silent Circles as this level, which is an old level that was pretty much just impossible no matter what. We have been seeing people in recent times make some runs on it. However, there is one clear thing that's stopping us from being this level, and that is this part, the iconic Silent Circles drop. Everyone knows it, it is physically impossible. There's no shot anyone is doing this. And for a while, it just seemed like wasted potential. However, a player called Starchman and a couple other people decided that this was just not okay. They wanted to remake the level into something that's actually playable and it looks really good, and so that is how we've ended up with this version of Silent Circles, which people have been loving for a while now, mainly because it actually makes use of that really inventive drop part. As you can see, we have the spammy section, and it's actually in a playable state and looks really good. We did have a level that was also a remaking Silent Circles that was going to be verified by Dolphy a couple years back, and it was estimated to be top 1 to 3. However, one, people didn't like this because it doesn't have the drop spammy part at all, and second of all, it ended up getting butchered into the top 50 range, which is nowhere near the top 1 to 3 that we were promised. Now, I'm fine with levels being nerfed that are, like, really hard. Fair enough. But it's just the fact that one, you're doing it to a level that is supposed to be like an impossible level, a remake of an impossible level, and two, it's more the fact that we were promised a top 1 for so long, and just to see it be in this limbo state of not being verified for so long, only for it to just get immediately nerfed until like top 55 on the list and then verified, there's a reason why it didn't end up getting rated. And that's what brings us into I'm Jules dropping the verification, because let's be honest, if it got nerfed and verified again, another remake with the same problem, then I think people would just stop caring about Silent Circles entirely. So I'm Jules had the decision. Do you keep on grinding this really impossible challenge despite wanting to verify and play other levels? Or do you pass it on to let someone else carry the torch? And I'll read out their comment here. The main focus making me want to drop the level are the 47 to 100 fluke on the top 1 version, making me demotivated, and being the verifier of Yaron. Having such an amazing verification that I care way more about than Silent Circles made me really stressed, since I wanted to verify Silent Circles before I started Yaron, but I also wanted to list grind to improve for Yaron, and I didn't think I could verify the level in a state that would satisfy anyone. So yeah, they dropped the level and they gave it to the top player, Doobes. Now, Doobes has been blowing up for his achievements recently. This guy is the guy that did Grief and free runs. He is the new Eternus guy. He verified the top 1 level on the layout list. He's been doing insane stuff, and now he's going to be verifying Silent Circles. In fact, he's already started up a stream where he was able to get the level in 3 runs, and is very close to getting it in 2. Now, keep in mind that at its current state, what he's verifying is not the same difficulty as what the other verifier had. As you can see in this community post here, he says that the version that he has is anywhere between top 15 to 9, and the goal is to buff it to top 6-ish. So, well, yes, it's not the top 1 to 3 state the original remake of Silent Circles was going to be, and it's not the top 1 unnerfed state that the original verifier was playing. It is still a relatively really hard challenge, and it will be the hardest 9 Circles level, and I think since we already have a 9 Circles level nearly in the top 10 in the form of Subsumming Vortex, I think having this just be in the top 10 and being one of, if not the hardest 9 Circles level, is fitting enough for a level with history like this. I would say at this point I just want to see a level get verified as remaking the level. However, I mean, since we got the butchering already of that one Silent Circles remake by Dolphy, I just don't want the same to happen, so let's just hope that Doobes can follow through and actually beat this version. I don't know how much he's pre-practiced here, but seeing that he's got the level in nearly 2 runs with not really saying much about this, and he seems to be streaming daily now, I can say for certain that he is going to probably end up following through with this, and he definitely has the talent. He's got some insane achievements, so go wish him good luck, go give him some support, and that's pretty much all I have to say. Nothing much more to it, and peace.